Oh, no, no, no. We have to talk about it. No. Bro, for the people that don't know, I made videos in the past defending Kris Tyson when he became trans just because it was kind of crazy how people were deriding him for being like coming out as trans. And I defended him. But today is a different story. Because, oh my god, I literally woke up at like 12. Well, I woke up at 9 today, but I went back to bed and woke up at 12. I go on Twitter, and the first thing I see is, Kris Tyson did what? And I'm like, oh my god, what did he do? What did he do? And my god, we're going to be looking at clips of these videos that exposed him, and then we're gonna watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I got a weird snap from Kris, and then as you guys can see right here, there's a screenshot of the snap. Up in the left-hand top corner there, you can see from Christopher, and then there's a picture of Kris in front.
Apparently the guy named Lava, bro, why are you bummed? The guy named Lava is the one that apparently got groomed.
Of the American flag, and there's text that Kris displayed, and the text says, "Coming for America," like CUMMING. And also just keep in mind that Lava right here, if you do the math, with this being January 26, 2019, Lava right here would have been 15 years old. And as for how old Kris would be here, Kris would have been 22 and a half years old. So yeah, by just knowing that, like why? Why in any context would you send something like that to somebody that you most likely know is 15 years old while you are 22 years old? Like, I have a feeling that people are going to argue, well, this is a joke or something by Kris. You know, Kris is a funny guy. He's the meme god. But this right here is not a joke that you make to somebody who is 7 years younger than you and to somebody who is a minor. Now, moving a little bit further in the video, Prism talks about how Kris and Lava met, and that was apparently because Lava won a challenge that Mr. Beast was doing, and Lava received a signed knife from Mr. Beast.
When he was 16, he was in a Mr. Beast video. He asked Jimmy, how hard do you want it? 68 million people have seen it. What I want to start out with is when this guy was really young, he won some sort of competition or was involved, and he DM'd Mr. Beast on Twitter and got sent a knife signed by Mr. Beast. He was like 12 or something. And it was a karambit signed by Mr. Beast. It was a CSGO karambit. Sure, that seems to be the first interaction that I can tell.
So I guess it's one thing for Lava to win the challenge, and that's the reason why they get into contact with him, but like after that there shouldn't be any like connection. Kris on March 26, 2018 put out a tweet and he said, "I really enjoy playing Fortnite. Would you guys want to watch me stream?" And then he put up a poll, and then Lava responds and he says, "Please stream again," in all caps. Kris responds, "Thanks, Dad. You want to moderate it?" Like, yeah, I really shouldn't have to tell you why this is weird given the ages, but just why? Kris was how old during this? 2021? And he's calling a literal 14-year-old his dad? Like, I don't know, man. This shit's just weird. Now,
Discord messaging, he said, "I love Carl though. I drove from West Virginia to North Carolina. I'm sitting in a camper in the woods right now. I love Carl though." So Carl is amazing, and that is a fact. True, he hugged me before Kris managed to. Carl sleep. I'm just friends with Carl. I don't need mod. His mod team is already top notch. Why do you want to come to North Carolina? Because winky face. Carl simps for me. Who doesn't simp for Carl? I think we all simp for Carl. I know, right, Teehee? Offering to buy me ice cream if I do stuff for him. Why do you want to come to North Carolina? And money.
Bro, like, here's the thing. It's weird. It's weird that Kris even, like, here's the thing. I get it. If someone won a giveaway and you need a DM them, you need to talk to them for the giveaway purpose, that's perfectly fine. But making weird jokes like I'm coming, like I'm gooning for America is crazy work. And then there's more.
This ain't true. And this screenshot is Kris Tyson talking one-on-one with him. And at this point, he would have been 16. And here we go. Here is the picture of them meeting up together.
And that's the crazy thing. He actually met up with the kid. And who knows what they did, but it's crazy.
I'm gonna censor his face. And as you can see right there, there's Carl right there. There's Kris Tyson right there. Kris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Kris Tyson was in college. And of course,
Ryan banned from VC. I don't even know. You can unban him.
He takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere.
But nah, this is the craziest fucking part. Kris Tyson took a camper van, and hopefully the video corrects me, but I assume he took the fucking minor with him in the camper van.
Bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary because there's RV parks, there's the Walmart parking lot, there's plenty of areas you can go instead of going to a place that's very unfamiliar to you to camp out there, especially in a secluded area. So the real question is, if he was talking to Kris Tyson, who is interested in both men and women, since he was 13 years old and Kris Tyson was in college, why did he take a camper van out to see him and take it out in the middle of the woods in this secluded area? And then he met up with him like 2 days later, like the picture was posted.
A camper van is crazy work, bro. Like, bro, and then even this, at this time, it's 2018. This kid is definitely like literal 13-year-old, I think. 13 years old, I think. And this motherfucker really said, I posted some fire nudes for you. Please no share. Like, what? What? What are we doing here? Why? And then here's the thing. The quote unquote victim, he's now in his 20s. He's a grown ass man now. And he made a statement about this whole thing. These videos are a massive lie and twisting the truth. Ava never did anything wrong and just made a few edgy jokes. I never or been taken advantage of. Can you do me a favor and comment on these videos and tell them to stop spreading lies? The situation takes away from the children who are actively being exploited every day online. I'm not a victim or anything being claimed in these videos at all. And here's the thing. I am low-key 50-50 about this. And I'm going to explain myself right now why I'm low-key 50-50 about it. It's because here's the thing. If the victim of this situation, the quote-unquote victim, if the victim is even coming out and saying, look, they're just spinning this is not true at all, they're flipping a narrative, it doesn't change the fact that Kris made weird jokes. Weird sexual jokes to a fucking child. It doesn't change that fact. You can't flip that on its head. You can't flip. Where is it? You can't flip this. You literally can't flip this. You can't flip this. You can't say this is fake. It's weird. This is a weird thing to say to a 13-year-old. I like, bro, what? I'm just so, here's the thing. If it's one of those cases where the victim doesn't feel like a victim, but really is, like with the whole Drake situation where he made out with a 17-year-old, and the 17-year-old came out, a few months ago to address the video and was like, I don't feel any weird way about it, blah, 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 I feel good, blah, blah, blah. I truly don't know. Because if the victim is coming out and saying, look, I don't, nothing bad happened, or I don't feel like a victim, and I don't blah blah blah. Like, I don't know. It's just a dumb thing, because why on God's green earth would you even be taught? Like, it's so weird. So you're telling me you've been talking to this minor since he was 13 because he won a giveaway, and you made weird coming jokes, you made weird nude jokes, you made weird all this, and who knows what type of jokes they made privately. You called them, you texted them, and then when they turned 16, you went and got a camper van and took him to a non-closed area? That's weird. That's really weird. It's like, bro. Here's the thing. I don't know if I should feel bad for the victim, because the victim doesn't even claim to be a victim. Who knows if it's one of those things where it's a manipulation to the point, he got manipulated to the point where he doesn't think anything that happened is wrong. Who knows, bruh? It's just one of those weird things, and the person I feel bad for the most is Mr. Beast. Because this man defended Kris Tyson, defended him basically with his honor, just for Kris to get outed as a quote unquote groomer / pedophile, and it's stupid. It's really fucking stupid, bro. I don't know, man. I can't believe it, bro.